another thing, the Knicks took over the Wells Fargo Center. I just wanted to make this abundantly clear to Sixers fans and other people, right? The Knicks taking over the Wells Fargo Center is not a surprise at all. I've said it for a long time now. Sixers fans are the worst fans in the big, like outside. Like Sixers fans are worse fans in the big four compared to the big four of Philly sports, like the Phillies, Flyers, Eagles. Sixers fans usually don't, they're not really true basketball fans. They only watch, most Sixers fans, but like they only watch the Sixers. They don't watch any basketball outside of the Sixers, especially during the regular season. They don't really are they're not fans of like just pure basketball. They don't actually know what they're watching. There's not like a, as opposed to like the Eagles or the Flyers or the Phillies where they're like really in tune. The Sixers are just there, and I guess it's like kind of Sixers' fault as well because they have not given fans pure any like true hope that they can ever get out of the second round or make a deep playoff run for fans to abundantly care. And that's just what it is, as opposed to Knicks fans where I tried to make the comparison. Knicks fans to the Knicks are what the oh my god, how did I explain this? The Knicks are to the fans what the Eagles are to the Knicks are the New York people, what the Eagles are to Philly people. And like that's my best way to explain it. So they're gonna travel. Like, look, they don't have anything outside of the Knicks. Like, look at their football team. And I'm not bringing up baseball. Like, who watches baseball? We're not gonna act like baseball is a real like a sport that people just watch or like constantly. It sucks. But they're like, look at their two football teams. They have the Jets and the Giants. They suck and they begin they ass kicked by Philly for multiple years. I think the Jets got their first win off Philly since they became an organization, and that's their I believe, yeah, that was their first one ever versus the Eagles. Then was that last season? Might be, yeah, it was last season. They had their first one ever off of the Eagles. The Giants suck. Like, they have nothing else but the Knicks. The Knicks have some hope. Like, no other team has any type of hope in that city except for the Knicks. And we're not talking about baseball. Like, who cares, right? So they follow the Knicks. The Knicks, even they're like the Knicks, they know they're not winning a championship this season, but they have some hope there. And that's the only thing that New York people can cling to because their other sports teams are terrible. So, like, I get it. So they like, I'm cool with them. They took over the Wells Fargo. Who cares? Like, Sixers fans suck. They're not the Eagles fans. They're not Phillies fans. They're not Flyers fans. Like, it's whatever. And I just need people to just understand that's what the situation is. So don't say it's embarrassing. Don't say that that should never happen. Like, it will be different. Like, it's some blame on the Sixers, but it's also like they're just Sixers fans are not actual basketball fans, so they're not going to show up like they do for the Eagles or the other four teams, man. Not just I was seeing that and I'm like, just whatever. It's like it was a whole whatever thing for me.